I can see her. Elena, can you request to join? It's not allowing me to request. Oh, wait, there. Sometimes it's funny. They invited you. Yes!
Oh my God, we did it!
We did it. I'm so proud of us.
Me too. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, friend. Those of you who don't know, this is my friend Elena Cardone. She is one half of the $1 billion 10x empire.
You know, in the last one, I was like, multi-billion.
Multi-billion-dollar empire. Well, we haven't talked a little bit, so I didn't know.
We're off a little bit, okay? It's multi-billion, okay?
Multi-billion. My bad, friend. My bad. I like that even more. And we're talking today. I want to get into a couple topics, but we're talking today because your event, 10x Ladies, 10x, is it ladies or women? 10x Ladies.
The Power Players Edition.
Yes, that is a weekend from now coming up in Miami. I'm speaking there. I'm so freaking excited. I'm ready to bring some heat. And the lineup is bananas. The lineup that you got is bananas. I know it's 99% sold out already, but I'm going to put a link in my story after this in case someone still wants to come, get a ticket, join us. You will meet me. We're all going to hang out. It's going to be awesome.
Well, it's on a yacht. It's on a yacht. Can we talk about that for a second? It's on a yacht.
Talk about that for a
So it's like you can't escape us. Hey, look, I got one, you got one, okay? See what I'm saying? I ain't selling Starbucks, though. They ain't paying me, but dang it, if you got one, I got one.
Hey, you will see. So some people don't, but they will, because I'm going to explain it and I'll be shouting your stuff out. So the coolest thing to me about Elena and her husband Grit and their family, the money part is dope. The business part is amazing. I feel like there's a lot of successful business people in the world and you guys have absolutely slaughtered that. But the part that to me is so freaking impressive is the family unit and the growing together and being, that wife-husband dynamic that you guys have to be and build that empire. So for my audience today, I would love if we can go a little bit into a question that I wanted to ask you, which is about like keeping your circle small and cutting people out. So I know you have to do it as you're building an actual massive empire like you guys have. I have found that difficult over the years and it's gotten me in trouble every time. Like I wanted to be kind and friendly to everybody and bring in every stray dog into my circle and it always backfires. How do you suggest people do it? Like, how do you decide who stays, who goes? What do you do?
Okay, so first of all, I set up everything like it's an empire, right? And so I wrote this book, Build an Empire, How to Have It All, where it's kind of structured like that. So the first thing that I do is like, okay, well, what is it that I want my empire to look like? Am I just going to let somebody come into the gates and puke and defecate and piss in the courtyard and where it's stinky and like what is it that you want? What will you tolerate? Is that what you want? Do you want the empire of cheaters and husbands and wives cheating on each other? Do you want people like abusing each other? Like what is it that you want your empire to look like? And like if you want ethical, if you want, where everyone cares and brings their full potential to the table and they're competent and they're, if they see a piece of trash, they pick it up, like just the opposite. Because I used to have the other thing. I'm literally from New Orleans. So I've literally, top secret, we're not telling anyone this, like
Okay, nobody will.
You and me on the call, literally have peed on the streets in New Orleans, okay? Because when you get drunk and you're a teenager, you do dumb stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So my point to that is I have literally allowed things and the type of people that would actually pee on a street in my life because I was one of those people. But at some point, you kind of grow up and you kind of go, okay, well, do I want ethical people around me who are dependable, who aren't having accidents? Because the people who are drunk enough to pee on a street are having accidents in their life. And the people are having accidents. You just can't live that kind of a lifestyle and not have problems. So decide, do you want problems in your life or do you want stability? And whatever it is that you decide, then in order to get there, you're going to have to make some changes. Like if you want change where you're at. You will literally have to get up from your seat and make a change and make a movement. So what I did when I kind of decide this or whatever, it's like I have my own core values.
Mm.
I want ethical, I want honesty, I want committed, I want people who are willing to do whatever it takes. I want people who have courage. I
Yep.
want, you know, I want people who want to be better, you know, who are accountable. So those are my core values.
That word, that accountability word in today's society is so important to really like the integrity, those values, and yeah, just what you're saying, that list. Do you think it's important for women and men to make their list so that they have it, so they can look at it?
Yeah, because if you don't know what you're going for or what you want in your life, then you're going to let anyone come in and piss on your courtyard. You know what I mean? If you don't know that that's not what you don't want, then
Yeah.
you're susceptible to having anyone. If you're going to be so nice and so loving and you don't care about how beautiful you've created and built the empire and the structure, and you're so nice that you just let anyone come in and graffiti it and tear it all apart, like, I mean, how nice is that to the people that want to come into your empire, that want to be protected, that want to feel safe, that want to live in harmony and want like a nice distraction-free environment where the streets don't smell like piss? Like,
Yeah.
are you nice, or are you being like, you know, unethical because you're not protecting the people that are in your world? You know, you're being, what's that?
Great way to say that. You're being unethical by not protecting your own empire and your castle and all that stuff. And I used to think I was being nice. I thought, you know what, this guy, he has a drug habit. I'm going to be the nice Christian. I got this on and like let him in. I'm not going to judge, you know, lest ye be judged. But it turns out horrible every single time.
I mean, because you have to be willing to look at, like, is this person an asset or a liability?
Ooh, is a person or a liability? Team, write that down. Write that ish down. Are they an asset or a liability? And you can't lie to yourself. This is the thing, is that it's really easy for us to lie to ourselves, but then the results don't happen. And this is why, like, it's so fun for me to have a couple like you and Grant to look at and see the life and empire you've built and go, hey, I got to be real with myself. If I want that, this is the playbook and you guys are giving it to me. I just need to follow it. You know, are they an asset or a liability? And if I don't listen to you guys and I don't get the results, that's on me, you know? So everyone listening, like, this is the kind of shit that we're going to talk about at 10X Ladies. Like, there's the business stuff and there's like massive business mavens coming in that are just amazing. There's yourself, who's obviously created a multi-billion-dollar empire. But then to me, this life stuff is what's so juicy and needed too, because I don't feel like we talk about it enough. That there's all like the fake posturing on social media. There's no talking about the losses as much as the wins. And I feel like you guys are so honest with that I can actually learn from it. And all the ladies and the men can too.
Well,
yeah.
And you know, like, and it's like you say, you know, I think the materialistic stuff that we have at this point, you know, it's important. The planes and the helicopters are symbols in the real world. I want to tap on what you just said. Those are, like, for me, I mean, those are great. They're wonderful, right? And I believe they're needed because that's the Super Bowl ring for me. That's not what makes me happy. Like, I mean, it does make me happy to travel without having to take my shoes off and where I can drive up to my own plane. That does make me happy. But
Awesome.
It doesn't make me who I am. A plane does not make me me. What makes me me is my honor, my integrity, my courage, everything that's my core values. You could take anything away from me. You cannot take me away from me. I still stand in my own power as my own woman, making a difference for the better in this world. So take it all away. I can just tell you that I'm going to recreate it a hell of a lot faster than it took me the first time, because I can't unknow everything that I know now. So those material things are important because they don't only represent all the things that we did right? I want to I'm going to tie it into what you said. The plane represents that Super Bowl ring, represents all the things that I passed on, that I had the courage to walk away from, that you can see. You can never be graphed as a statistic. You can say, oh my God, the Growthcon was successful, or they have 10,000 apartment units. They're so successful. You can graph those kind of things, but you can never graph the mistakes that I avoided by staying away from the wrong people.
Yes.
To walk away from people that where there's something looks so great, to partner up with them seems so ideal. Oh my God. But I saw the red flags, or I saw the core values weren't there. And as much as it sucked, and I was like, I want to do this because the dangling carrot seems so great. But I said, nope, we got to pass because it doesn't line up with our vision and our core values. And then those people are the ones that end up suing other people over frivolous things, or, you know, things that could really destroy organizations or set you back. So planes and the helicopters, as much as some people go, oh, they like to show off and this and this and this, that's fine. But for me, just so you understand, for me, those are representations every time I look at it, not of all the things that we did right, but what we eliminated because you know, I was nice enough to all the people that are obligated, that are depending upon us, you know, for all the lives that we enhance, you know, all of our investors, our employees, everybody that depends on us, you know, by me saying, no, you don't get to come inside these gates. You don't get to puke on me and my people. And not being nice was actually what gets us and everyone that's in the empire to a heightened level, because it's got to be protected, you know?
You know, I love that. I see some comments. Some people just joined us. For those of you who just joined us, this is Elena Cardone. She is one half of the multi-billion-dollar self-made 10x empire. And some of you were saying, you know, oh, Nicole, jump in, talk. No. When there's someone who knows more than you about something, listen. So Elena has slaughtered in this life section that I'm now aspiring to. It's on my list. Like, these are things that matter to me now. I feel like I am ready for my life partner. I am ready to move to that next level of family. And based on talks that I've seen you do, I had to make an assessment of myself and go, am I that woman that dream guy will want? You know, I've heard you speak on this before. Am I the person that I would want? Am I acting in this integrity? Am I solid in all these ways I want them to be solid? So for those of you listening, when I see someone like Elena who has done it and is doing it well, then I'm listening. So that's why I'm not talking this whole time. And just on this note, yes, we do have to, go ahead.
Thing before you go in, you know, like I don't want the misconception out there to be like, you know, the nice thing because you want to be nice. I'm not saying be an a-hole and be mean, okay? I treat everyone with respect. So you were talking earlier, if you just joined us, like, you know, you have the drug addict friend that you're trying to not judge and let into the empire. I'm not saying treat anyone with disrespect or like garbage. I treat everyone with respect. But until that drug addict has cleaned up his life, and I can help him, I can tell him where to go, I can help in other ways. But until like my world, my core values, and again, not judging, you get to choose. That's the beauty. You get to choose what you accept and don't accept in your empire. My empire is drug free. Like the people in my royal court are drug free. Like that's just period. That's my world. If you want to do whatever, look, I'm going to respect you, but you're not coming into my inner circle. My inner circle is so protected because everyone has to be operating full capacity, firing on all cymbals, pistons. They have cylinders. That's the word I was looking for. They have to be competent. They have to be aware. They have to be able to see and gnose and observe the surroundings to be able to identify who's really legit. What are the stats? What are they doing? Are they unethical in this one area? Because chances are if they're unethical in that area, they're going to be unethical in all of the areas.
Thank you. I have an issue with working with men throughout the years when I see them cheating on their wives. I like, this is where I'm in my career and stuff. I firmly believe has nothing to do with the talent level I have, and it has to do with how many opportunities I passed. And I'm not mad at it. I love where my career is going. But I passed on working with so many different men when I saw how they treated their families and women and their wives. Because I'm like, if you can cheat on your wife and be this nasty to her behind her back, and that's the person that you're supposed to love and respect the most, how the heck are you going to treat me? I'm just a person working with you. You know, I just can't align that. I can't work with those people. I can't do it.
That's your integrity. You know, and if that's how you feel, then you shouldn't compromise your integrity. You should work with ethical people, you know. And somebody in the comments, so you won't help or work with people unless they're, you know, at a certain level. Yes, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, if you want to go to heightened levels of success, I'm pushing myself every single day. Every single day, everyone in our organization is pushing themselves to be better, to make a difference, to execute at higher levels, to go beyond where we expected to go. And I would never ask anyone to do what I'm not willing to do. But do I expect? 1,000,000%. If you need to be around the type of person that loves you just the way that you are, then go those people. That's not me. I don't love you just the way that you are. Like for me and our group and our team, we are not comfortable being average, resting on our laurels, being normal. That's not my empire. I'm not gonna like pass judgment on you for what you want to do in your empire. But if you're asking about,
I'm passing judgment.
I don't love the way you are. You've always got to be growing. You've always got to be challenging yourself and setting the example to inspire other people to do the same. Because I'm on this planet to make a difference for the better. I want to impact, make change. I'm not here just to like go sit on a beach. I live on the beach, by the way, but I'm not here just to like sit on a beach and drink cocktails. Like, and I'm not judging anyone else who wants to do that. If that fulfills you spiritually, go for it. Do it 100%, 10x it. But it's not what I want in my empire, because I have other purposes and goals and dreams that I need to go fulfill in order to give me spiritual fulfillment.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Okay, I interrupted you because I saw that comment. So go on.
No, I loved it. Interrupt whenever. This is how we just vibe back and forth. That's why it's so fun. I have one more question, and I know you have to get ready because you have some other things. And again, 10X Ladies is in Miami next weekend. We are on a yacht. I'm doing a talk. I'm so excited. It's literally the best lineup in the world of female power players, speakers, business mavens, all the boss bitches, I will say. You know, like, it's like the A-list. I can't believe your lineup. It's bananas. So I'm going to put the link in my stories after this.
nextladies.com/Nicole. But you'll put the link. But yeah, you know, let me tell you. Okay, so this event is really good. It is called the 10X Ladies Power Players Edition, but it's for any woman wherever you're at in your life who wants to be around kick-ass women who are truly interested in the success of you. Okay, the definition of support is to show active, keyword active, show active interest in the success of. So this is a group of women who are truly coming together to support, showing interest in other women to elevate you to your heightened level of success. So let me tell you this other thing, okay? So we can give, you know, the right information, support, and network, okay? And then I'm going to tell you what the 5 pillars of being a 10X lady is, okay? But information, let's just take that word information. The derivation of the word in formation, okay, means in formation. So the derivation, listen to this, Nicole, is the formation of the mind. That is the definition of the derivation of information, the formation of the mind. So they say knowledge is power. Imagine if you have the wrong knowledge. So if information is formation of the mind and you have the wrong information, then it would be easy to conclude that you have a deformation of your mind. So if you're not winning and you're not winning in your relationships and you don't have money and you don't have money figured out, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It simply means you have a deformation, meaning wrong information of the mind. That's
Yeah.
it. There's
Just
nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
You get the right information and you're able to have a actual transformation of the way the way that your life looks. So you're gonna come here for information, support, show active interest in the success of, and create a community, a network of like-minded women from around the world, although guys will be in attendance as well. I love our guys, mostly for women, right? To network, to collaborate, to grow, to build their empires. And what makes a 10X lady? I'm glad you asked. What makes a 10X lady? They're up.
Sorry, go ahead. And the people in the comments saying, okay, ladies, now let's get information. Exactly. That's why Beyonce said.
Beyonce, yeah. That's right. Mm-hmm. So 10X ladies are 10X in the 5 pillars. 1, mindset. That's all the information stuff. Mindset, family, relationships, same pillar. Business, finance, and health and wellness. So you can't be winning in relationships and having your health fail.
Yep.
You know, you can't be winning in business and having your marriage and your children and your relationships and business be failing. Like it doesn't work. 10X is how do we get as women, which is, you know, not wrong, bad. I'm not saying anything. It's just we have certain challenges that we can relate to with other women, right? So how do we as women get all 5 pillars pinging off? How do we win in our relationships with our role with our husband, as our role as a mother, as our role as a businesswoman, as our role with our finances, how do we do that? How do we get that all working together so that we can have it all and be powerful and have the influence to go out into the world and make a difference for the better on all levels, not just one there. So that's what it means to be a 10X lady. Everyone that attends this 10X ladies, guaranteed, is going to leave there empowered to live in abundance in all areas.
Yeah. I love it.
Who doesn't want to be there? Who doesn't want to be there?
So with the Go team, I've always said I don't want fans. I have no interest in having fans. I want a team. I care just as much about my fans being successful as I hope they care about me being successful. I don't need, like, you know, little plebeians. I don't need peasants cheering me on and being like, you're better than me. I don't want that. I want every freaking person that follows me to kick ass in their life. So for me to be able to go, hey, Go team, meet 10X, for whoever doesn't know them, that to me is just like, this is exactly what I want, is to help make my fans, my team, successful. So I'm so excited to selling the Kool-Aid in abundance. Well, hey, abundance is the Kool-Aid, and then you could go buy all the Kool-Aid you want. Don't drink that. There's a lot of sugar. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. I'm excited. It's kind of.
By the way, abundance, you can't, you know, normal doesn't build empires. It takes abundance, you know, you need abundance. You know, normal is so scary, and why I hate normal so bad is because normal makes you think everything's okay until it's not. Because you're normal is like the facade. And all it takes is, like, you know, the big bad wolf to come blow and the sticks come falling down. Do you know what I'm saying? It takes abundance. It's abundance in courage. Abundance in wealth, abundance in creativity, abundance in integrity, abundance in the power to say no, the abundance to say absolutely not, you're not coming in. I made my better, you get yourself better. You earn your right to come into this thing that we've built. You know, it takes courage to be able to stand against the norm of everyone that, oh no, that's not okay. Well, it actually is.
Yeah, if you want to go bigger, like you, with a multi-billion-dollar empire that the two started from scratch. That's what I just want to hit that one more time, and then I know you have to go, and I'm so excited to see you in a week. Elena and Grant started from scratch. Neither one of them came from money and just built on top of it. You guys made a decision to focus on the actual empire, to not be petty fighting about nonsense. I've heard you talk about that a bunch too. You can't just have like petty, stupid couple fights about nothing and build an empire. You guys made the conscious decision to focus on what matters and built to multi-billions in, what was the time span?
Well, we've been actively working on this since 2008. But I would say in the last like 4 years, everything, last 4 or 5 years, just everything started to exponentially kind of grow and compound and build upon itself. But it took certain things. It took getting the right people around us. It took collaborating with other people, with other like-minded people with core values. It took being able to have the strength to protect the empire. I say, be strong enough to take, no, I say, be tough enough to take a hit and strong enough to deliver a blow.
Woo!
It's what it takes to create something like this. It's not just airy fairy, And sometimes the bigger that you build, the more that wants to come after you and take it away, And that's a fun game too. You just got to learn how to set up assets, your assets. That's when they really become important, and how to defend and strategize and hold it at bay and then can still continue to flourish and prosper amongst all of that.
I love it. And I know we're going to get into all of this stuff and way more at 10X Ladies next week in Miami.
It's going to be amazing. Amazing. You have it in your link, 10xladies.com/Nicole. You're posting it. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm 100% going to hang out with you. It's not just like a meet and greet, take a photo. You will be amongst us. We are on a yacht. You will be with all the speakers. You'll be with myself and Elena. I love answering questions for people on anything that I'm an expert in. I will always be honest and help people grow as fast as I can. And I know you do that too, which is why this event is going to be just bananas. I can't wait to see like 90 days after the event, how much everyone has grown. It's going to be, okay.
It's going to be amazing. And that is the whole purpose. I'm glad you mentioned that. The whole purpose of doing this is to help fast track everyone else's success. So it doesn't take you the 12, 13, 14 years that it took us. I want to see y'all do it in 5 or less.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all about that stuff. Elena, I love you. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
You're amazing.
Empire.
And so honored that you're going to be speaking at 10X Ladies. I mean, they are so lucky. And again, it's 99% sold out. And it's not like we can add chairs because it's on a yacht. This isn't a hotel ballroom where I can keep expanding. So it's really limited to the power player women who really want to be on this journey with other like-minded women and cannot wait to be there and hang out with everyone. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be awesome. All right, go Team 10X.
Woohoo!
Love you. Yeah. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.